But that blessed power often comes with the price of public fear. Mutants are often discriminated against and hated simply for being different. And with that, these mutants are ready to show their new side of themselves in this Marvel Future Fight update. So let's introduce those heroes one by one. Alrighty. In this update, we have Polaris, Kid Omega, and Dazzler receiving their new Tier 4 uniforms. And advancements in Silver Samurai will be joining the fray as a brand new villain. We also have Phantomax and Exodus, who will receive their potential transcendence, and we will touch base on those two later. All right, please note that the footage presented in this live stream is on a test build, and there may be differences from the actual update, and that goes for any recordings you see as well. As always, we have a gift prepared for agents who wait to the very end, so please stay tuned. Without further ado, let's see these uncanny heroes in action and explore what else is happening in Marvel Future Fight. How you doing, chat? How's the audio? Okay, checking the stuff. So we switched over to some new mics, so we're just working it out.
Let us know in chat. Are we too low? Are we too high? Are we Marvel?
Yeah, so we're working on it behind the scenes. We updated the microphones, so hopefully that helps a little bit. We are aware there's some crackling issues. Anyway, let's jump right into it, shall we? First up, we have the daughter of a mutant terror, Magneto, and a wonderful wounded soul, Polaris. Apparently, she turned her own wedding hall into a literal battlefield. What should have been the happiest day of her life ended up being her worst nightmare. Of course, we're talking about Polaris.
Dude, talk about Bridezilla. Like, that's terrifying, dude. If she was, like, just through, like, you don't want to piss off somebody that could control, like, metal and stuff. And
yeah, I mean,
aggravate them.
The story is crazy, at least from the comic book run. It started off with she reneged from Genosha and proposed to Havoc. But on the day of the wedding, Havoc stopped the ceremony in front of all the guests and said, "I don't love you." I mean,
oh man, that's the worst. Like, you don't want to talk about, like, what is it called when they get shocked?
They get the shock. I can't remember the exact definition. But can you imagine? I mean, he couldn't wait till or maybe before, but you have all these guests and stuff.
I don't blame her for doing what she did, dude. Yeah.
But yeah, so in that moment of despair, Polaris lost control. She levitated some forks and knives off the table and crushed them using the magnetic powers inherited from her father and fashioned them into a helmet just like hers. And this one you see right here. This new uniform for Polaris makes her a mutant female supervillain faction, and she will excel in leader and support. This is, of course, we check out her kind of like the wedding dress there in the bottom half.
Livestream portrait
and all the metal. I mean, also impressive that from cutlery, it must have been, she fashioned that. So maybe she has some fashion sense too. But yeah, this is her Uncanny X-Men uniform. What do we think? Sorry, spoilers. I mean, it's an older comic, so not too spoilery, right?
Oh no, they're saying sorry about our audio, guys. We're trying to address it, but yeah, it's something that's probably out of our control right now. We'll try to be
is it
as low as possible. They're just saying it's really garbled up.
All right. Just going to roll with the punches, as always. Players controls magnetic forces at will, pushing and pulling enemies like toys. While they're disoriented, she rips steel structures right from under the floor and BAM! She literally crushes them like paper. Sorry for your ears.
Oh man, we just said we're gonna take it easy on people with the microphones.
भाई देख रहे हो Marvel Future Fight का live stream हो रहा है ऑडियो देखो कैसा है.
I couldn't help it. Even our director jumped in her seat. I apologize. Just I'm gonna have a little fun. All right. Someone in the chat said they'll make
गंदा ऑडियो.
All right. We'll check out her passive and leader skills. First up, we have Force of Destiny, which applies to allies, and this increases all basic attacks by a percentage. Her first passive, is Inherited Power. This increases skill damage by a percentage while increasing bonus damage as well, and decreasing all basic damage received. And when hit, this applies itself a chance to absorb energy damage, and upon absorption, all basic attacks are increased with a max percentage there. And her second passive is Anti-Polarity effects. Polarity. This applies to mutant allies and ignores target dodge rate by percentage and increases all basic damage dealt. to enemies except mutant species. All right, enough of me yapping. Let's check
Except
her out in
mutant
game and
हो.
yap some more, I guess. All right.
Except mutant मतलब जीन ग्रे के खिलाफ काम नहीं करेगा.
Alrighty, there we go. Bam. And there's a
Alrighty.
helicopter she throws in.
Dude, that poor chopper was just like, hey, I'm gonna go check out what's going on. No,
Correct. Alrighty. First and foremost, she flies. Like the green little effect she has going on there.
Dude, just imagine how gnarly it would be with like some
पीछे
girl
से
with
क्या
like
धुआं निकल रहा
armor
है
on
इसके?
top and like a
भाई
flowing
इसके पीछे
dress
से
at the
धुआं
bottom.
निकल रहा है.
It's like, what is this? Like
Fashion chaos.
a
All right.
devastating bride, dude.
Skill 1, magnetic pulse. Okay. There's some energy damage to this one, but let's just check it out again. That's trying to see what she's throwing around there. Skill number 2 is called repulsion blast.
Okay.
Scoot back for a little bit on that one. There we go, right in the center of it. Causes silence and incapacitation.
It must be coming out from behind the.
While applying barrier
You
to
can't see the
self.
base.
Skill number 3 is called gravitation bomb.
पीछे से निकल रहा है.
All right, I won't do any more super loud, crazy noises.
बेस क्यों देखना है?
Pulled the robot in a little bit. That's cool. One more time. See if I can pull it this way. Let's see. Yeah.
Okay, ठीक
All
है.
right, this causes fracture and paralysis while applying to self.
Hello.
Accumulation of pure damage
Hello, Sarfraz
when
bhai, क्या हाल
attacking,
है?
and that is max 100%. It also increases all basic attacks by percentage of pure damage accumulated. And one more time. I like that one.
I like that green. The green tint for skill.
Next up, we have skill 4, magnetic resonance explosion. All right.
ये बढ़िया. ये तो वर्ल्ड बॉस वो कौन सा वर्ल्ड बॉस है?
Stun decreases
लास्ट में आता ना वर्ल्ड बॉस में.
basic defenses, and it's stackable while
Kang
flying
के वर्ल्ड बॉस में आता है.
grant all damage immunity.
ब्रो इनको पे वीडियो क्यों नहीं बना रहे हो? अरे बस इमरान भाई, व्हाट हैपेंड टू योर वॉइस? हाँ, थोड़ा सा खांसी है.
All right, skill 5 is called twisted magnetic field.
खांसी है, सर्दी.
When we talk at the same time, so
Okay.
we'll try to like cue each other.
ओके, 5 स्किल भी ठीक है.
Talk over each other. Got it. This one causes fear, snare, and fracture, and recovers a percentage of HP, grants invincible, and increases basic damage by percentage for one attack. And let's just check out her ultimate skill with this new uniform, Polarity Prison.
अल्टीमेट स्किल.
Sorry. I see it again. All right, one more time.
सर्दी है भाई, सर्दी है.
Oh, I like the little X on there. That's fun.
डबल टैप कर देना, डबल टैप. Would it have been better
Then
if
we
this
have for striker skill,
university came to 3 years ago?
Concentration.
क्या?
And this will, when activated, when the
University
skill
मतलब?
is used, grants energy
अरे
attack
तो
increase
मैसेज भी
by
गायब हो
percentage
जाता है
for
यार.
1 second. Have this nice little cool aura going on there. That's actually really fun.
I like the floating debris, like the metallic debris around. That's really cool.
Alrighty, let's check out her combos. Will we go 4 for 4?
Combos 3, 4, 5.
3, 4, and 5.
पता था. भूतनी के खेलना छोड़ा है, भूला नहीं है अभी.
Alrighty. Quickly check out the uniform options real quick before we move on. Alright.
Ganda.
So you can work on those later. And next we have the most
Mr. X
stylish
voice.
in Punk.
Void. अबे ये कौन है? Oh, Kid Omega.
We have Kid Omega here.
भाई अपनी आवाज ठीक कर
I'm
यार.
gonna butcher his name. I practiced this multiple times. I'm now on the spot.
इसका साउंड अच्छा नहीं है. बता कैसा साउंड में लाइव स्ट्रीम कर रहे हो?
His bright pink hair. That's right.
Pink hair, red hair, red blonde hair. क्या कहते हैं वो?
Yeah, I got busy this weekend, so for context chat, I literally
ये
thought
pink
about
वाला है.
dyeing my hair pink. Once about back in 2020, I did it once before. I had the materials. but I was dog sitting this weekend, so here it is. But
भाई
I
क्या
got these
क्या
sweet
सूट बना
glasses.
पिंक पिंक
But anyway,
People are chatting like, yo, look at those glasses.
ये तो हैप्पी होली हो गया
but anyway, yeah. So he has this pink style, but it's not just his visuals. He's had an attitude to match. Often seen wearing shirts like Magneto is right, which
I've
is
seen one seat in front and one
and
seat
speaking his mind
behind
without hesitation.
Yeah, man, careful not to get cut by this guy. He's super edgy, bro.
Don't underestimate him though. He has immense psychic abilities.
अबे
He's grown from a
3RL भाई तू
troublemaker
अपना
into
आवाज ठीक कर
X-Men's
यार
most reliable and possibly loudest asset. This bratty genius, Kid Omega, is a mutant male superhero
पर
who will
बतरा
play the
looking
role
good
of leader and dealer. His new uniform is from the Uncanny X-Men is here. Looks pretty good. I like it. Just we can look at the pink psychedelic energy. Kind of matches his whole
भाई
vibe.
इसका
From
बंदूक
arrows
बड़ा
to
हो जा रहा है
chainsaws
शॉटगन
and
बन जा रहा है लास्ट में
shotguns, anything he imagines becomes a weapon. He can even trap enemies in his own mental
वो
world
मून नाइट वाला
before
जैसा है ना
unleashing a powerful
मून नाइट का
telepathic
पहले
assault
वाला
on his
यूनिफॉर्म
family
पुराने वाले में था ना एक शॉटगन लेके
At
मारता
least I
था
think it's cool. I'm pretty sure it will be. His leader skill is called Rebel with a Cause. Supplies an increase of mind damage by percentage. And then his passive is Psychic Persuasion. And this increases mind resistance by percentage while increasing mind damage as well. And then here's tier 2 passive is called Omega Power.
after getting uniform after reborn
Grants immunity to incapacitation while increasing skill damage by percentage, increasing bonus damage.
said hello
When
Mr.
debuffed,
Fantastic
this will remove all debuffs for a few seconds. And obviously with cooldown. But before we jump in, let's check out his uniform options.
uniform option Captain Marvel Richard
Darrell, you
Summers
finally had a
Silver
chance to
Surfer
check
Ghost
out Marvel
Loki
Zombies?
Oh, I did.
अबे क्या
Yeah.
मतलब फालतू का
I was a fan.
मैसेज किधर है छूट गया हेलो
Waited
हेलो
too long. I just had some time this weekend. Maybe I should have been
पढ़ा
better.
तो था बिहाइंड वाला ना
It's all good.
All right, let's check out Kid Omega in action, shall we?
कैप्टन का शील्ड
I
Also
actually
flying.
Is
really
it tier
dig his
3?
uniform,
What is-
dude. Like, it's
अरे,
kinda cool
tier
with the
4 है।
pink highlights and stuff. It's very punk rock. But I don't like that he's bratty. Like, you
नहीं
know,
अवेकन
punk
अवेकन और
rockers
tier
are
4 है
all
ना
like,
Yeah,
Yeah, dude,
I'm
when you're bratty,
this
that's
doesn't
not
really
fun.
like,
why you
I
gotta be
agree.
bratty, bro?
All right. Again, he flies out as well. His little pink particles. All right, let's jump right into it. Skill 1, we have Psychic Arrow.
भाई सारे ब्लास्ट के tier 4 दे रहे हैं मतलब कितना बुक 30 बुक कहाँ से आएगा ब्लास्ट का
This causes some mind damage. Skill number 2,
Polaris भी
Psychic
blast tier 4 ये भी
Chainsaw
blast tier 4
Massacre. That could be a punk rock song.
Yeah, dude.
I-
Or a band.
or band.
tier 3 है अच्छा ठीक है जो भी है लेकिन tier 4 तो है ना ब्लास्ट का
And Snare. Skill number 3, Omega Shock.
ओमेगा शॉक ओके अबे भूतनी के इन लोग को कोई भाई क्रिएटिविटी बची ही नहीं है
Let's try it from right
तुमको
here.
याद आ रहा है कैसा ये स्किल याद आ रहा है एनिमेशन
Into it and then throws it down. That's
प्रोफेसर एक्स वाला
This
एनिमेशन है
fracture
ये
increases mind resist by a percentage and is stackable, as well as paralysis.
गेम खेलना
While
छोड़ा है
flying,
भूला नहीं है भूतनी के चूतिया
accumulation
बना रहे हैं
of
लोग
pure damage, and that maxes out, increases all basic attacks based on
प्रोफेसर
each
एक्स वाला याद है ना
pure
पुराना
damage
वाला यूनिफॉर्म
accumulated. Skill number 4 is called Say Hello to My Little Friend.
Someone in chat says 3RL looks like him. I was like, hey, somebody made the
Hey, someone
connection.
made So I wanted to do my hair pink, but I forgot. Well,
Let's hear
I
some
was-
love in the chat if we want to
Okay.
see 3RL pink hair.
or any
भाई
color.
पागल बना रहे हैं ये
Yes,
लोग
sir.
पुराना रिपीट
What
कर
color
रहे
should
हैं
my hair be, Chad?
सोच रहे होंगे सब
I'll
भूल
do
गए
it.
होंगे पुराना
All right,
स्किल
skill
एनिमेशन
4. Say hello to my little friend. Bam. Oh, okay. Then you
Oh, dope.
that was cool.
ये ठीक है
Are they all shotguns pointed at him?
Let's see. Okay, so he has
इस
double
प्रोफेसर एक्स
shotguns. And,
बेटा
there's like
ओमेगा और
20
पॉट
other ones that are coming in.
That doesn't sound like a good time.
This causes stun while recovering HP and granting invincible. Skill 5. This one
I
is
used to get
called
up with a glass in my
Omega
hand.
Dimension.
I'm
Let's
watching
check this one
without
out. This
glass
is the one I was talking about. Based on, let's see how this works. Yeah, there we go.
Whoa.
ये पहले भी आता था अभी थोड़ा बड़ा हो गया बिल्डिंग
That's fun. All right, we'll just
बिल्डिंग
swap
आ
that.
रहा है वो कीड़ा
Yeah,
छोटा
so
हो जा रहा
back
है
there, get the 2 buildings. This one causes stun and fear and decreases character size by percentage, as well as all
अरे
basic
क्या मतलब
attacks
कैरेक्टर
and
साइज वर्ल्ड
basic
बॉस को थोड़ी छोटा
defenses,
करेगा ये
while increasing all basic attacks and defenses, as well as speed and crit rate, while removing
डोमोमो को छोटा कर पाएगा
incapacitation, and 100% chance to grant all damage immunity. Alright, let's also just check out his Awaken skill in this new uniform. See some more familiar faces. That Phoenix Force going on.
ओह फिनिक्स
I like
फोर्स
the little animation of he's the bad guy going like.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
चलो पुराना चीज मत दिखा भाई
All right, and then we have his striker skill, which is called Omega Bowling. Just press this real quick. This causes mind control and increases basic damage by percentage, decreases by 5% every second, as well as some mind damage.
डिक्रीज 5% एवरी सेकंड बोल दिया
Yeah.
इंक्रीज अबे क्या है ये तो
Not a
brother.
टियर
All right,
4
combo
इफेक्ट
time.
अच्छा
Let's
नहीं
do
है
this. 3, 5,
3 5
4.
4
Chaos. Pink chaos.
जल्दी जल्दी खत्म हो रहा है इसको
Now we have a
कमला
superhero
खान
who
का
can
है
turn a bleak battlefield into a concert hall in an instant.
ओह अच्छा हाँ टियर 4 स्किल इफेक्ट ओके डेजलर ये भी ब्लास्ट की है भाई 30 ब्लास्ट बुक चाहिए
Ooh, okay.
30
I
ब्लास्ट
guess I can
बुक
take this off now.
गुड मॉर्निंग टू एवरीवन
Everything
फ्रॉम
in the
माय
room is
साइड
like
गुड मॉर्निंग
a
ब्रो
hue of green. The superstar Mune who bathes the world in
Gambit can
light
replace
with her microphone is none other than Dazzler. For her, combat is a
नहीं
performance.
गैम्बिट को रिप्लेस
The
नहीं कर
screams
पाएगा
of enemies, the sounds of explosions, all that noise becomes her accompaniment. She absorbs all her surrounding sound and converts it into dazzling laser lights, which is
ऐसे
actually
दिखने में ठीक लग रही है
kind
डेजलर
of cool power, don't you think, announcer?
That is cool, man. I would love that. Like, just the bigger you get your crowd all hyped up, the bigger your attack is going to be. Like, let's go.
I also just like love to sometimes yell, and that'd be
You don't say.
The louder the noise, the more brilliant her light explodes. An overwhelming performance that tears through the darkness. Dazzler in this X-Song uniform is a mutant female superhero playing a supporting role. She can now create a spectacular
Supporting
stage of her dreams
role.
using light-based amps and holograms.
मतलब
And
वही
on
रहेगा
stage,
इसका
she commands
लीडरशिप
everyone's attention
सपोर्ट
in her
वाला
sound effects, friends and foes alike. She provides intense cheers for X-Men allies while attacking enemies by throwing megaphones or gathering and detonating sound waves.
I like her costume. It's very like 70s, like inspired. Like
Yeah.
it's really cool, like rock and roll.
She also has
Double tap
some
kro,
pink
double
hair,
tap
but it's
kro.
like it's been washed a bunch of times. It's not exactly
just
like it wasn't a
copying
recent
it.
dye job, you know. But I do like that she kind of
किसको कॉपी
has
कर
the
रहा है
same synergies as Kid Omega in the color scheme.
Yeah, it's cool.
a little bit. Hymn of Light is her leader skill. This applies to all allies and increases the critical rate. Passive skill is Intense Light. This grants an immunity to blind as well as immunity to silence. And tier 2 is I'm a rock star. Personally, I can relate to that. I think of myself as a rock star sometimes. But I'm not a mutant, and this applies to all mutant allies. It increases all basic attacks, ignores target dodge rate, and increases basic damage dealt to boss types as well.
Okay,
real quick,
तो
before
थोड़ा
we
सा
jump
और
in,
बढ़ा
let's
दिया
check
है
out Dazzler's uniform options.
सपोर्ट बढ़ा दिया है गमोरा अरे ठीक
Okay,
है
here we go. I wish you could see it. She has a fun little like spiral.
दौड़ तो रही है
Wow,
फास्ट
that's fast, bro.
It's fast.
3 ब्लास्ट टियर 4 लगातार देख रहे हो 30 ब्लास्ट बुक चाहिए बताओ पैसे आएगा खरीदो पैसा लगा के सेने गिलस की फटेगी
Chat.
इस बार किसको करेगा टियर 4
It's good. She is.
मुझे लगता है वो ना चीड ओमेगा को करेगा या पोलरिस को हाँ मोमी पोलरिस को करेगा वो
Yeah. Okay. So the kick is the
Okay,
last
well,
part. We were talking about like, oh, the icon is a boot, but she definitely punches the ground and then kicks with the bottom of her foot, which is, you know, on the way down sounds painful. It causes stun with a high chance of missing an attack from the enemies.
अरे क्या हो गया रुक क्यों गया ये apart from April both the girls are
This causes
Supporting,
silence
हाँ,
and also
supporting तो
grants a
है
high chance of the enemy missing
दोनों
an attack,
लीडरशिप एक
as well
लीडरशिप
as
है
some general energy damage.
लीडरशिप एंड सपोर्ट है.
Skill number 3 is called Headbanger. That's rad.
My favorite
Yeah.
skill move. I just love the name.
डीजे बजेगा
I can't
इधर
see me on
3 स्किल
camera.
में.
For anyone not on camera, I just did a little headbang action.
And
but
now
it's-
his neck is dislocated.
And now I have to go home because I'm getting old. Anyway, skill
Heroes in
3
support.
Headbanger.
Even before yes.
Oh, she's
headbanging.
she's rocking out too. That's fun.
I love that one too. Headbanging, dude.
This applies to enemies a
DJ बजा
100%
रही है.
chance of missing attack, while applying to self an increase of basic attack and defense, as well as speed and crit rate while removing incapacitation. Skill 4 is called Disco Ball Bomb. Good alliteration.
Disco ball bomb. Okay, full iframe and yeah.
This causes, again,
Last
we have
with
another
last.
100% chance to miss attacks.
Are
while
I'm
granting a recovery
writing
of
in
HP,
Hindi. Why
granting
are
invincible and
you
increasing
translating
basic
it?
damage by 100% for one attack. Skill
I'm
number
not
5 is called
translating, bro.
Sign of the Horns.
Ooh, also really cool.
जो दिख रहा है वही पढ़ रहा हूँ मैं बस. 5 स्किल
What
में
was it,
बिना
drums?
iframe के.
There's like, I don't know what to call them.
Really good at
Like
different
prism
angles.
versions
Yeah.
of the character, of just herself, maybe? That's the character. Sorry. Yeah, she's playing guitar. And
Let's
I'm
try the
assuming-
angle facing the back
Oh,
of the
Dragon
enemy.
Ball, उनको बोल रहे हो.
Man,
अच्छा
I
ठीक
wanna
है.
see this. This is dope.
Really appreciate. Great work, devs. It's gonna pop it up right. Oh, there we go.
Oh, sick.
ओहो
And I'm
क्या
assuming
डांस
she's
हो
the
रहा है
front
भाई इधर.
woman in that lineup of
yeah.
4 of herself.
That's dope.
Sign of the Horns grants 100% chance of missing attack, incapacitation, and decreases all basic
Okay, 100% chance missing attack, मतलब,
stackable, 100% chance to grant all
क्या
damage
rotation होगा
immunity,
इसका?
and
3, 5,
increases
4?
basic attacks by a decent
5,
percentage.
3, 4
Alright,
ऐसा.
let's check out Diva's stage. This is her awakened skill.
हाँ, auto translate हो रहा है. ओहो,
Some other
I don't know.
party members.
Message auto translate हो रहा है.
Yeah. Alright, and
ऐसा
then
भी
her
होता है?
striker
नहीं होना
skill is
चाहिए.
called Disco Party.
Disco
Party!
party.
Let's party! Alright.
अब ऐसे ऐसे स्किल वही पुराना है, क्या ही दिखा रहा है.
The striker skill is used, it increases basic damage.
ओ भाई
as
ये
well
देखो
as
इसके
when-
आजू बाजू में
When more than one
Tier 4
enemy
स्किल का
within,
एनिमेशन है.
a certain distance,
मस्त है.
damage increases by a percentage. For
Decreases.
each decreases.
Font
by
ही change
percentage
कर
for
दो,
each
अब नहीं
additional
होगा.
enemy. Thanks for that. Always need you announcer to help.
Oh, हाँ.
Dude, I don't know if you missed it through all, but did you see the little equalizer like sound things around her? That's really cool. You being an audio guy.
हाँ कुछ तो आ रहा है आगे ट्रांसलेट का वो दिखा रहा है.
Oh, that's cool.
really
Yeah, little
rad,
audio
right?
visualizer.
Yeah,
That's fun.
that's rad. I like that.
तुम्हारे आगे
General
दिखा रहा है
lore,
कुछ
yes,
तो.
I definitely have a background in audio.
Dude, I thought you would like that, bro.
ट्रांसलेशन वाला सिंबल
Once upon a time.
स्टारलॉर्ड के
different
तरह
life.
है
All
थोड़ा
right,
थोड़ा.
combo times. 3. Oh,
हाँ
sorry,
ये
5.
बॉयड के आगे नहीं दिखा रहा, तुम्हारे आगे दिखा रहा है ड्रैगन भाई. वो आता है ना चाइनीज कोरियन में और ए लिख के.
It's ironic that we're talking
कोरियन
about
और
audio
ए
and
दोनों
everybody in chat.
ट्रांसलेशन
Thanks,
का
audio.
सिंबल.
Thanks, audio. Hey, I'm the host, you know. I'm just a humble host. All right.
534 ले 534 मुझे लगा
You
था.
can't discuss
भूतनी
swordmanship
के
until you've seen this
534.
next character.
Meanwhile, Samurai tier 3 है.
All right. We're back. Saw someone say no audio.
विलन है.
Is it? Let's see. All right. And we have him. The new character.
Something else is
The
happening
Silver
to me.
Reaper, who can slice through any material in the world except for adamantium. As easily as paper, and that is Silver Surfer.
Squandered hit का है दे दिया.
Sword can
DPS
legit cut
बना
through
है.
anything. Well, obviously adamantium. That makes sense.
बनाना है क्या?
It's not just a sword, it's his mutant ability. He can generate and coat his blade in tachyon field. And I had to do research here, so this is a direct quote from a fandom site. But tachyon field generation is the
blade
ability
कब आए
to produce
निकलेगा देखना.
tachyonic fields from one's body, which are quantum fields with an imaginary mass, thereby allowing the user to increase the
ये
mass
tier
of
3 नहीं,
themselves
tier 4
or
नहीं है तो
an
क्या ही
object.
मतलब है इसका?
And then you go a little bit further in that.
अगर
the
support
lore
भी नहीं हुआ तो.
tachyons are humanoid and mortal glowing entities of unknown origin. But yeah, so once this field is active, any steel it touches is instantly disintegrated. Silver Samurai,
Okay.
the powerful warrior who carves Silver Arc of Victory, it will be a mutant male supervillain and will act as a dealer and support.
Delay and
And
support,
as
okay.
you've seen, if you've seen in the teaser, he will be available for Tier 4 advancement immediately upon release. And he concentrates the
क्या?
Tachyon field into his
Tier
Muramosa
4?
blade for high power strikes. And then also, just a little heads up before we finish this, with the lore of Silver Samurai being... Are we good? Okay, sorry. Checking with the lore being a little bit Japanese-based, I really apologize if I butcher any of these pronunciations. But yeah, let's jump right back into it. The field he creates can even heat the blade for flame attacks or expand into energy field attacks to surrounding enemies. Naturally, he's a martial arts master who can switch between single and
हाँ तो
dual wielding
डायरेक्ट
styles.
टियर 4 नहीं देंगे तो क्या ही मतलब होगा? अभी तो आजकल
Now,
टियर 3 और अवेकन का कोई मतलब ही नहीं है ना.
Real quick, some people in the chat are saying that the audio is gone, but I did hear some people reply that if you restart your live stream, it fixes the audio issues. So that might be a network error.
Check.
Yeah, we should be good.
Let me know. All right. Yeah, someone else said just rejoin.
Yeah.
Apologize for that. Sometimes it's just out of our control. Leader skill is called Bushido. Supplies to all allies and increases HP. His passive skill is
अस्सलाम
called
वालेकुम इमरान भाई,
Shashimano.
how are you? एकदम बढ़िया भाई,
Shashimano
मस्त. वालेकुम
applies
अस्सलाम.
to mutant allies, decreases
कैसे
chain
हो?
hit damage by a percentage when attacked, increases basic damage dealt to supervillains factions by a percentage. It
Okay.
increases basic damage dealt to superhero faction by a percentage as well.
Okay, super hero super villain की love
His
damage
tier 2
increase.
passive is Mikiri. I even try to look all these words up, but I'm failing now on the spot. But anyway, the super armor increases all basic defenses by a percentage, increases skill damage by a percentage as well as bonus damage, and decreases
What's the
basic
update
damage
for
received
क्या
by a
बोल रहे हो?
percentage. All right.
हाँ, Uncanny Avengers का
Me,
अपडेट
let's
आ
go
रहा
check out him in
है.
game.
Uncanny X-Men का लाइव स्ट्रीम.
Interesting fact, there are some
डायरेक्ट टियर 4 भाई.
people that I know they study kendo, like the swordmanship
Combat type.
martial art, and they hold that sword like that
Combat mutant villain.
for a reason, because they don't want you
Mutant
to see the
villain
whole
का
side
कोई
of the
रोल है?
blade. So
हाँ
like
है
the tip is
mutant
actually
villain.
pointing at your eyeballs.
Magneto?
And that's cool that
नहीं,
devs
Magneto
like
को रिप्लेस
that
नहीं कर पाएगा ये.
inspiration.
It means it will come tomorrow, right? Yes.
I love just the running with the blade behind him.
Yeah, very samurai, very oh no, what is it called? Shogun. Like the warriors with the armor.
All right.
देखना इसके पास हिट कितना है. मैग्नेटो को ये रिप्लेस करेगा या
All
नहीं?
right, skill 1 is called one-handed thrust. Let's check it out.
One skill.
Gotta love, always a sucker for the little after image right there.
Okay, ठीक
To me,
है.
it's like he's moving so fast, so you just see like a whoop. It's very like.
अरे तुम्हारा भी
anime
ट्रांसलेट
style.
हो रहा है
Causes
कोको भाई.
bleed and incapacitation as well as paralysis. Skill number 2 is called Flame Slash.
Okay, flame slash.
There we go. Throws a couple shurikens and then heats up that blade so much that the ground.
Bro, you look like
comes
Ramatut in the
open.
photo.
Yeah, that's hot.
That's really dope. I like
अरे
the fire,
सबका
yeah.
ट्रांसलेट कहाँ है हो रहा है इंग्लिश में?
Causes burn, obviously, as well as some
साला अब इंग्लिश में लाइव स्ट्रीम करूँ
Skill
मैं.
number 3 is called Tachyon Blade. This is a counterattack move, so let's just go ahead and turn that on. Shoot me. Let's roll.
Okay, third skill देखना है.
Oh,
Nice.
Full life frame
that
almost.
was fun.
That was dope.
Counter attack.
I like that a lot. Yeah, and so you just press it without being shot at. He's still.
Counter attack.
Obviously, you
चोदी.
wanna block that. Causes bleed and incapacitation as well as paralysis. I'm just gonna turn this off so he's not shooting me a bunch. Also grants a high chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, and invincible. Removes all debuffs and 100% chance to grant all damage immunity. Skill number 4 is
पेनिट्रेशन रहे कि क्या होगा जब वाइपर में
Kendo.
इग्नोर नहीं है.
This causes stun, fracture, and decreases all basic defenses. It's unstackable. All right.
ओके, लास्ट में आई फ्रेम है, मतलब इसी स्किल पे प्रोक लाना है. Check and ये प्रोक.
Little freeze frame, very like.
ओके,
I wonder when his blade is glowing. That's
मतलब
the time
354 या फिर
Yeah, I believe
534.
so. Yeah. Stun, fracture decreases while granting barrier, increasing all basic attacks, basic defense, and speed.
5 स्किल
All
बता.
right. Skill number 5, Kaiten Giri.
Kaiten.
Close to my dog's name, but not entirely there. All right. Bleed, paralysis, and increasing all basic defenses. Let's check it out. Yeah, so I think if you look at like the little silvery stuff.
भाई इसका
Whoa.
स्किल कैंसिलेबल नहीं है क्या?
Let's try that from a different angle.
Why this translating पता नहीं
Yeah, so
bro.
I believe the
Brother
silver She stuff is
कि
like
पता नहीं क्यों
the
translate कर रहा है.
embodiment of the tachyon energy. This causes bleed, as
ना
I said,
भाई इससे कुछ
paralysis,
ना होगा.
decrease all basic defenses and stackable, or recovering HP, granting invincible, increasing all basic attacks, defense, speed, and crit rate while removing incapacitation. And then his ultimate skill, we have Warrior's Footsteps.
Okay, ultimate skill देखना है कैसा.
Whoa, I don't know what just happened there.
It's moving so
क्या
fast.
So
है?
fast that even I lost track of it. Let's press that one more time. This causes bleed, incapacitation, and paralysis while decreasing all basic defenses as well as it being stackable while applying
ठीक है,
itself a high chance
68.
to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield,
Have
all damage
you
immune,
copied
and
this skill from
invincible,
magic or
while
range
granting
tutor?
invincible as well and increasing all basic attacks by a high percentage.
अरे इंग्लिश में
Lastly,
ट्रांसलेट हो
we
रहा है
have
यार
his
तो.
striker skill, which is the showdown. And of course, when the skill
सम्मा
striker
बैन
skill
कर
is
रहा है
used,
उसका.
this increases basic
तो
damage
किस
dealt to
स्किल का
targets
अच्छा
with a
वो बोल
higher
रहे हो?
max HP than the character. It increases basic damage taken from targets with a
सब
lower
फीलिंग की
max
अम्मा
HP
बैन
than
कर
the
रहा है इंग्लिश
character.
में करके. Like done, hello bro. Hello.
We have the nice little tachyon field going on there.
Sorry guys, anybody that just joined, please, if you guys
पता
could
नहीं
try to
क्यों
restart
ट्रांसलेट कर रहा है
your
भाई, समझ में
stream,
नहीं आ रहा.
it could fix the audio issues for you guys.
Alrighty, combos.
यहाँ से तो कुछ है नहीं.
3, 5,
3, 5,
and
4.
4.
पता था 4 भी प्रो लाना है. लेकिन
Oh,
बहुत ज्यादा
You're
डिले इसका
almost 4
5
for
स्किल.
4, dude.
that's right. What happened is I panicked because I almost hit the wrong
ना भाई
button.
इससे कुछ ना होगा.
And then I just, it's all right. We keep it moving.
It's all good.
All right, with that, let's check out the potential
विलेन
transcendence
म्यूटेंट
heroes,
विलेन
shall we?
ना मैग्नेटो को रिप्लेस नहीं कर पाएगा.
All right, you heard this earlier, but let's take
इसके
another look.
50 स्किल
You can look
विलेन के
forward to
बेटी
Phantom X
नहीं तो
and Exodus
मैजिक से
receiving their
कॉपी
potential
कराया.
transcendence in
अभी आया ना
this
हिंदी में.
update.
भाई साहब फाइनली
Exodus
110
gathers
को
energy
111
from
बना दिया.
faith, while Phantom X creates multiple illusions of spray cover fire around him.
Phantom
To
X
finish,
and
Phantom X
110
throws a landmine in the center.
Finally.
Exodus detonates to his gathered energy and creates
Awaken.
a massive follow-up hit. Alrighty, it's time to see what else is new in this Uncanny update.
चलो और क्या आ रहा है देखते हैं.
Attention, new agents.
गाइड फॉर न्यू
Have you
एजेंट.
ever started this game and felt overwhelmed by the menus and content, not knowing what to click first?
Yeah, I definitely. Sorry.
Line.
Yeah, no, of course. I've definitely been there. When no joke, all joking aside, when I did start this game, it was really, really
नहीं
overwhelmed.
सोचो
But I
तुम ही
started
लोग
this game a
सब कर दो.
long
तुम ही
time
लोग
ago.
पूरा
So
गाइड
what
बनाओ.
agents
तुम ही
are seeing
लोग
on screen
स्किल
right now
प्रीव्यू
is
वगैरह
kind
भी
of
दिखा रहे हो. अभी
we've
सब कुछ तुम ही
revamped
बताओ. साले
the
हम
new player
यूट्यूबर चूतिए बैठ के इधर क्या
experience. You
करेंगे
now
फिर.
start off with a world boss fight. And so for those players who we've added this agent growth training to act as your reliable guide to help with this. As you see right here, kind of cut through it. There's going to be 2 world boss battles to give you a feel for what's going on. Gives an example of all the details of what the items are, how they're used. And then let's see what we got here.
Which is kind of cool because you got to think if it throws you into the world boss right away, it feels like the game is exciting. You get all these use of powered up characters. You could see all the materials you collect, and it explains it really well.
It does, and then obviously they give you a uniform ticket for the Back to Basics Iron Man. And I will say in the beginning, I cut out of this video a little bit of time on the back and front because you do have that initial kind of playthrough with Thor and but yeah. So
नया आईडी बनाना पड़ेगा क्या फिर से.
right now is this is going to be the agent guide that pops up for new players. On the lobby screen, you'll see a
Training for
glowing new
new,
agent
okay.
guide banner. Tapping this will lead you to
Agent
the new
growth
agent
training.
training in the Shield Academy. In new agent training, you'll find daily missions that you can complete one by one. And if you follow these missions step by step, you'll find yourself adapting to Marvel's future fight in no time. And best of all missions grant massive rewards, including a selector tier 4 character.
Completing all the missions.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm getting excited.
भाई सच में बंद खत्म हो गया भाई गेम.
Also has no time
देख रहे हो
limit,
तुम नए
so
प्लेयर के लिए
existing
कितना
agents can
अपडेट दे रहे हो. लोग
participate
क्या क्या
too,
कर रहे हैं कि नए
so you
लोग
can
आए.
grab those rewards.
Yeah, free tier 4 selector. Yeah, why not do it?
अबे कोई नहीं आएगा
Director,
भाई.
can we jump over to game cam real quick so I can go over details a little bit more. The video is looping, but yeah. So once
Tier
you
4
do
selector.
all the kind of tutorial stuff, you'll pop up into this agent guide, and mine's kind of fully unlocked, obviously. But you can go into
Tier
this
3
agent
guided quest
training
ये
growth,
वो
and based on the days, there's gonna be different skills and things you can
टिकट्स भी
accomplish.
मिल रहा है वो
We have again
दूसरा
that tier
वाला
4 selector there at
CTP
the end.
ओ हो
And each day has the different tasks you can complete and get the
10
different
star
rewards. And like I said, this is for new and returning players, so anyone who participates in this can earn those rewards. But yeah.
Hi, will you come
Does
live
this make you,
for
announcer,
what?
want to
Press note?
invite your friends?
I mean, yeah, I wish I,
No.
I wish I had this in the beginning, but like they said, like you could always go back and just, it's a free tier 4 selector. Like, why not just complete all the missions real quick?
Yeah, get some free rewards, brush up on your knowledge. I should go through it and play it properly. But yeah,
हो गया बस इतना ही था
hopefully you don't get lost any more new agents. If you're here, hi, welcome to the live stream. You just randomly stumbled upon us. We hope to create a highway for you to be successful that we've just done.
भाई नए प्लेयर को बुलाने
But
का
anyway,
जुगाड़ कर रहे हैं लेकिन कोई
we're
आएगा
looking to
ना
the
बेटा
main changes of this March update. Can't believe it's March already. Oh my goodness, that blows my mind. Where has the year gone already? Anyway, existential crisis. As always, there was more details and improvements that we'll not discuss through the live stream. So be sure to check out our update details notice that will be posted on the community forum. And now it's time for the event
coupon code
and that code is Uncanny Rises.
coupon code देख लो
Code can be used in the main lobby screen settings
Uncanny
info coupon.
Rises
And if you're an iOS or Apple user like myself, you can usually check out the forum that is
Double type
sometimes
कर लो
added in the chat, but is always on our general forum and pretty easy to find. But be sure to follow all our social media channels, forums, and YouTube to stay up to date.
चलो भाई लोग ठीक है टाटा बाय बाय इतना ही है बेस के लिए तो
really helps us out. How you doing,
ठीक है
Yeah,
this is short and sweet,
3
but how you
4
doing?
tier 4
yeah,
आ
no
रहे
worries.
3 blast
Some
1
people are
combat
confused by like veterans, or is this for the old? Somebody said. I'm like, I could be wrong, but I do remember it specifically saying that even if it's for returning users and people that
Build
don't play
करोगे
with them, you
तो
could go
live
back and
आओगे
get
ना
complete
ना
those
ना
missions for sure for new free rewards.
अरे
Yeah,
बस
so this
लाइव
is never
स्ट्रीम देख
expiring.
लिया क्या
The
हो रहा
event
है
goes
वही
on.
बस
So everyone should be able to collect those rewards
Yep.
regardless. But we just kind of revamped the
New user experience.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys a lot, and yeah,
Thank you
look forward
guys
to more
thank you
future,
thank you
exciting live
चलो
streams.
बाय बाय
Yeah, thank you as always for everyone who joins. One thing I just wanted to kind of just personally, as kind of paying attention to just community chatter